my name is Jorrdin Raney. I will be performing the D.I. My Name is Amy by Kendra Campbell. If you are not yet ready, feel free to press the pause button. Otherwise, I will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My name is Amy. I have dark brown hair and brown eyes. My name is Amy. I live in St. John, Nova Scotia. My name is Amy, and I've been babysitting neighbors for years now. Charlie was always my favorite. Charlie is the most adorable little boy I think I've ever met. He's almost 5 years old and as hyper as, well, any little boy.
Hey Amy, I bet you couldn't catch me. I bet if you ran as hard as you could never catch me.
No, Charlie, I bet I couldn't catch you in a million years.
Nope, probably wouldn't. Hey Amy, I have a great idea. How about you play Star Wars with me? That's a great idea, huh?
That would be a great idea, but I have homework that I need to finish, so you'll have to wait.
But Amy, I have a purple lightsaber just for you. You can use that one if you want to. Come on, Amy, let's play outside. Please, let's play outside. Amy, please, I promise it won't take long. It's just... Fine, I guess I can wait.
Every babysitter's worst nightmare is that a child be hurt or go missing. When a 4-year-old Charlie goes missing, it's up to Amy to find him in the middle of a forest in the dead of winter. It only gets worse as the paramedics and parents arrive. My Name is Amy by Kendra Campbell. The Sanders have a beautiful house just on the edge of the forest. Charlie has a treehouse there that he loves to play in.
Hey Amy, guess who I am way up here? I'm Peter Pan and you are Wendy. What do you think of that? I have a great idea. I'll swing down my rope and I'll save you.
Okay, Charlie, come and save me. Charlie was always having to save me from something. Lions, crocodiles, witches, pirates, you name it, and Charlie could save you from it. I wish that I could have, I remember everything about that day. It was a cold December Friday, and the snow had just begun to fall as I arrived at the Sanders. I was so tired, partially from a very long week, but mostly from playing with Charlie. I could hardly keep my eyes open as I read him his bedtime story. Where the Wild Things Are. It's his favorite. He also wore his favorite pair of red pajamas, which he insisted on wearing. All right, mister, time for you to close your eyes.
But Amy, I don't have my toy. I don't have my stuffed wild thing.
Well, it has to be in here somewhere, doesn't it?
Nope, I checked. Remember?
Oh yeah, you searched the whole house. I remember. Well, where were you? Who were you with?
Oh, I remember. I was doing something with Daddy. I was at the pond with Daddy. He was showing me some animals there. Can we go get it, please?
No, Charlie, we can't go get it. Look, it's nighttime and look, it's snowing. You don't want to go out there in the snow, do you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need my stuffed wild thing. Amy, I need it to go to bed.
Charlie, I'm not going to say this again. No, we cannot go out there. Maybe you can tell your dad and the two of you can go out there tomorrow, but you can't tonight. You just lay your little head down to rest and you'll be asleep in no time, I promise. Good night. After I tucked him in, I went and I watched some TV. I don't know what happened. I must have fallen asleep. It was warm under the blanket and I was laying down and I remember waking up to the feeling of cold wind. I jerked up and saw that the back door was open. I went to it to see if anyone was there. But when I called out, I didn't hear anything. So I just closed it. When I went to go see if Charlie was there, but he wasn't. I went to see if he was cold or had woken up, but he wasn't there. So I went around the house searching, calling, Charlie! Charlie, where are you? Charlie, this isn't a hide and seek game. Charlie! I searched his room high and low, the kitchen, the bathroom, his bathroom, the parents' bathroom, everywhere that I could think of. But he wasn't anywhere. But I looked outside. I really did. But I didn't see any signs of him. That's why I didn't go out there in the first place. So I ran. I ran as fast and as hard as I could through those woods, screaming, "Now, Charlie! Charlie, where are you? Charlie!" Then I got to thinking. He was so little and it was so cold. I had to find him. Then I remembered. Charlie had wanted to go get his toy. The pond was at the back of the forest, but I didn't know where exactly. And I didn't know where I was. But if he had somehow fallen through the ice, I had to find him. So I ran faster and faster and as hard as I could, but the trees seemed to reach out their arms just to slow me down. And the snow got deeper and deeper, pulling me into it. And my whole body stung from the scratches and the cold and the snow, and it took me so long to find it. But when I finally came to the clearing, I saw 2 holes. And I knew that what I probably suspected. I searched around that pond. I screamed and I couldn't find him, so I ran around the pond and I tried to find him, but by the time that I had reached the other side of the pond, I realized there was something next to one of the holes. So I scooted out to the hole and I saw it was Charlie's toy. And I saw something underneath the water. So I reached down praying, hoping, wishing it wasn't what I suspected. I had to pull hard to try to bring it to the surface, and I fell in. Once I was in the water, I knew for sure it was Charlie. I wrapped my arms around his little waist and pulled hard to try to free him from the unseen hands of death. Once we were out of the pond, everything was a blur. I don't know how I found my way back to the house and dialed 911. All I remember about that moment was how cold he felt in my arms. I let him down. I was supposed to be the one to keep him safe, to protect him, to guard him. Once the paramedics arrived, they came and tried. But there was nothing. By this time, his parents had arrived, and they probably hated me. I couldn't even look at them. I was supposed to be the one to keep their little boy safe. And I had failed them. All the times that Charlie had saved me, but I couldn't. My name is Amy. I have dark brown hair and brown eyes. My name is Amy. I live in St. John, Nova Scotia. My name is Amy. And I let